I don't know why you always pull this type of thing when we get into a public place.
I really don't think it was a big deal. I just went in there for a washing machine.
Okay, it's not a big deal when it happens once, but when it's at Home Depot and it's the 7th time this month.
We went to 3 Home Depots. None of them had what I wanted.
Every time. I don't even know why we needed, what do we need, a front load?
Yes, a front load washing machine. Front load washing machines are important because I'm so short, I can't reach the socks at the bottom of the top load. And if we have a front load, then we can easily stack them on top of one another. It
I
saves
tell
so
you,
much more room.
but listen, we have so much surface area in our Boston apartment that we would be just fine putting them side by side. Plus, listen, we get one of those little baggies that you put socks in, like when you, like back in college when we were in our dorms, and you had to put the socks in the bag so they wouldn't get stuck in like the side lining thing. We just use one of those, and then you don't have to reach them from the bottom.
Okay, I mean, I guess I could understand that, but I just don't like the look of the top load. I need a stool, a step stool, and not all of us can be 5'7". I'm sorry.
Oh, you're pulling the height card now.
Yeah.
She pulls the height card every time we get, you know what?
How many cards do I have? I don't have a 52 deck. Is it 100? Is it 30? Can't keep track. I'm sorry.
Sweetie, let's not do this. Let's not do this.
Okay, so you don't want to do this in Home Depot, and you don't want to do this in the car. You don't want to fight at home in front of the dog.
You are raising your voice.
I'm sorry.
You are raising your voice. You're starting to sound like Janine.
I do not sound anything like Janine.
Janine is loud all the time, and Todd still hasn't kicked her out.
Yeah, but Janine has a lot of moral issues. Do you know how many drugs she does that isn't marijuana?
I know. I know.
It's ridiculous.
I know. It's ridiculous.
It's not legal at all, and I don't know why Todd stands for it. He's the landlord.
He literally... I swear, she sounds like a herd of elephants every single weekend, and he never does anything.
I know.
He never does anything. Mad at us for the tiniest things.
Yeah, like being gay. He still asks me.
Oh, Todd.
He still asks me if you're staying the night. No, bitch, she lives here.
Todd,
he's so
Todd,
homophobic.
it is 2016 and we are married. You just gotta get it out of your system.
I just don't know what his problem is, and he needs to fix his hair.
Oh my god, Todd's hair. How do you think that happened?
I really don't understand. He's like bald on the top.
Do you think he uses Nair?
I don't want to talk about Nair. You know that I'm triggered by Nair because of my incident.
Sweetie, you never want to talk about the Nair incident.
I never want to talk about Nair ever again.
You need to open up with these types of things. You need to be able
That's what my psychologist says, but I don't trust her.
You gotta talk about Nair. You must be able to talk about Nair, sweetie. I don't know how this relationship is gonna survive if you cannot talk about Nair.
Well, why does Nair keep running through your head so many times a day if you know it bothers me?
I don't know. I guess I don't automatically jump to your same experiences. I think about Nair every single day, and I struggle with all my being not to bring it up, and I just don't want to hurt you, but
Is this such a turning point in the relationship?
I really love thinking about Nair.
I didn't know what Nair was when I used it, and it ruined my life.
Well, sweetie, that's just the result of...
My hair has not grown back the same way in so many places, and you know that. I'm sorry, that was so funny.
Anyway, I guess we don't ever have to talk about Nair again.
Good.
But, oh my god, sweetie, the dog. How many...
I forgot we had a dog.
Sweetie, 3 days?
We haven't been home
in
3 days.
All right, somebody Google how many days a dog can live without food. I think it's like 4, so we might be good.
I really don't know. Oh my god, the poor pup.
If you had just gotten him the automatic feeder that I told you to get him for Christmas.
The problem is that I could barely shop for you for Christmas, let alone the dog. And the dog is so important.
The dog is so important in a household where only 3 of us live, including Betsy. You need to think about the dog. The dog.
Sorry.
Send a heart, send a like if you think that Betsy deserves...
Don't ask your little viewers. I don't even know what this is. I am just trying to drive us home. And you go, oh, let's talk to our friends. No, I don't want to talk about the dog.
I want to talk to our friends.
I feel bad about the dog. I didn't get her a self-feeder. Him, whatever their gender decides to
Oh, so you can get me a self-dog feeder, but you can't give Betsy a self-dog feeder?
I thought you would think it was cute. It was like...
I do. I use it every day. That's not the point.
Well, why don't you let Betsy use it? If you learn how to share. Sharing is important. By the way, I've hit every single green light driving home.
That's impressive.
I know.
You're right. I think Would you be offended if I just let Betsy use my self-feeder?
I mean, you'd have to clean it a lot more. I don't think you want her tongue where her tongue is.
No, I wouldn't also use it. I would just, like, give it to her forever.
If you would like to, but I know with dogs, it's different than cats. Cats are like, oh my god, I'll just eat whatever I want. Dogs, he will kill himself. Betsy, she, whatever they are, they will kill themselves because they will eat so much. We will be giving them a gravestone. It'll be like killing them. Do you want to kill our dog?
No, I don't want to kill our dog.
Okay, then. We might have killed our dog if we didn't feed him. Oh my god. This is a mess.
I swear to God, we should just have kids and fix this whole thing.
Kids are not a topic I want to discuss. I don't think we can take care of children.
You never want to talk about having kids. You never want to talk about it.
I never want to talk about it. At least right now.
She never wants to talk about it.
The problem is, think about Betsy. Imagine if that was a child.
Betsy could use a friend.
An infant?
A nice little 3-month-old friend for Betsy of a different species.
Okay.
I think it could be really beneficial.
Except for the fact that we can barely keep Betsy alive, let alone a human being alive.
Humans can go way longer than dogs can without eating any food.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all.
I'm not so sure. I don't know. Can somebody Google that? Can somebody Google that and see how long humans can go without food versus how long dogs can go without food?
Definitely infants cannot go 3 days without taking care of them. I think a dog can eat their own shit, but I don't think
the only way to test that is if we do an experiment.
No. I draw a line.
We'll need a control group, but other than that,
do we want to contact our other millennial, gay, lesbian families that have children and be like,
sure, yes.
I'm sorry, I forget who you work with. Maybe we can ask Amy for her kids. We already babysat Anne.
Okay, Anne's kids, I swear to God, Lewis and Dewis, those are the most poorly behaved kids I have ever met in my entire life.
I didn't volunteer. You're like, guess what? This is going to be great. We're going to have these kids and we'll be able to take care of them. We lost them at Home Depot.
It's not my
3
decision.
times.
It's not my decision.
I'm sorry,
Anna's my coworker. I need my job.
I hear a lot about Anne these days. Does Anne have a husband?
You cannot possibly. Really?
Yeah. Lewis and Dewis are great kids, but I don't know. I think it's kind of strange that she wants you to watch them all the time.
She's a single mom. Is that what you want to hear?
No, that's not what I want to hear.
I'm being honest.
I know you're being honest, but sometimes your honesty hurts.
I'm sorry about that. Would you rather I lie?
No.
She's in a happy relationship with a man. That's what you would like to hear?
Yeah, that's what I would like to hear because I hear so much about Anne
That's
every
what it
single
is.
day.
I
and
misspoke.
This, and that.
I'm sorry.
You know?
I'm sorry. I am sorry. It's true.
You're sorry that you talk about Anne so much? Do you talk about me that much at work?
Of course.
I don't believe it.
All the time. All the time. Coworkers, any of you comment and just tell her that I talk about her all the time. Dolores, you have to believe me.
You know what, Gertrude? I just can't believe you that much these days. You just come home so late. This is the most time I have spent with you in the past 3 weeks. And that's because, Christmas is so important. And I can't even buy you the proper gift. I get you a dog feeder.
You got me the proper gift. It's Betsy. It was Betsy. But that's beside the point.
Betsy might be dead. We're driving to Boston now because we forgot about our dog. Why were we even here for that?
We're really bad at this.
We're really bad at this.
You know what?
What?
Let's ditch it all. Let's ditch the Boston life.
We're just gonna leave Todd
let's just
to everything in our apartment.
We'll just keep driving. We can never see Janine again.
All of my stuff.
Listen.
Our dish collection.
We'll send for it. Listen to me.
I don't want to talk to Todd.
We won't. I'll do it. Okay. Listen. Let's just keep driving. Past Boston. Through Boston. We just keep going. We start new. We start new.
Want to know who really loves gay people? People who live in the woods. That's what'll happen if our car breaks down.
Oh my God, Dolores.
We'll have to make up a whole new story. We'll have to change our names. What else am I gonna respond to other than Dolores?
Sarah? Would you respond to Sarah?
No.
What am I supposed to respond to other than Gertrude?
I don't know. Gertrude's pretty original.
I'd need something shorter. You can be Sarah.
You could be Clarice. Clarice is a good old name. It kind of sounds like my grandmother.
It's a shitty name. I'd prefer a shorter version of it, but sure, we'll go with it. You know what? For now, let's just pull into this McDonald's, grab some dinner, and we'll think about it later, sweetie, okay?
We'll have to think about it
We'll
later.
just keep going. We'll just collect our thoughts. It'll be our new life.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Pinky swear.